Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip of Jordan Underwood talking about how there are fat athletes, fat yoga instructors, fat Olympians, and fat people doing all kinds of extreme physical sports. We're also going to be taking a look at a bonus clip of Jordan talking about how proud they are to glorify obesity, as well as responding to various hate comments, so it should be a lot of fun. Please be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, as well as join my Discord server. Links to all three are below. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache. Jordan's going to be responding to this comment that says, "You could work."
I would love it if we could all just cut this for 1 second because they're—
Oh, me too. Alright, so we're finally going to cut the BS and come clean. All this fat liberation stuff is just a way for us to skirt our personal responsibility, isn't it? Oh, you're not going to cut the in that way. Oh, okay, my bad.
Because there are fat Olympians, there are fat football players.
What fat Olympians?
There are fat yoga instructors. There are fat people in a lot of athletic professions, right?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I've never seen any fat Olympians. Let's see what the internet says. This website says Olympic sports for fat people to participate and win. Shot put, softball, weightlifting, discus. Okay, all the things where you don't have to move that much, all right. Baseball. Baseball, dude? Yeah, you don't need to be able to run or anything, right? Hammer throw, javelin. Yeah, most of these are the ones where you're standing in place and throwing something or shooting something. Wrestling, walking, equestrian, what? All you'd need to do is find a really fat horse, it says. What? Is this website a joke, bro? What? Okay, so this website must be like a joke or something, man. I don't know. Yes, I know. Olympic walkers are in good shape, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just saying, an obese person could do it, and all that walking could lead to a lot of extra Weight Watcher points leniency that night. Okay, so that website was clearly a joke. But those are the sports apparently that fat people would be pretty okay at, according to the author of that website.
Right? And the fact of the matter is that regardless of their size, I am positive that their athletic ability far surpasses yours.
Whatever random obese person that happens to be an athlete from your perspective is a better athlete than the person leaving this comment. We don't know that. This commenter might be a marathon runner or something. You have no idea. And by the way, all the things that were listed on that website were mostly things where you stand in place and throw something.
So I'd love it if we could really just acknowledge what you're actually saying, which is that because I'm fat, I should be depriving myself. I should be...
What? You got all that from this person saying you could work. That means I should be depriving myself because I'm fat. Huh. That's a very interesting translation of the word could? Or is it of the word work? Which one of those words means all that stuff you just said?
Limiting myself in some way, exercising to the extreme so that I no longer am fat.
They said you could work, Jordan, okay? Try to stay focused.
And you were saying that because that is something that you have done to yourself. And despite you doing that, you still hate yourself and you're upset because I don't. And
They just said you could work. I don't know how you're getting any of this stuff from that.
I am very sorry that that is your experience. You deserve to have your needs met. I hope that you have people in your life.
What? I'm very sorry that that is your experience. You deserve to have your needs met. What is their experience? They said you could work. What are you doing? Where are you getting all this from? So this might be how a typical interaction with Jordan would go. Hey, how's it going, Jordan Underwood? It's very good to see you. Nice day we're having, huh? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm sorry that that's been your experience as a whole, but it's not representative of the experiences of all other fat people, you know. What? So it's not a nice day? I'm really sorry and sad that you went through that, but that's not everybody else's experience, okay? What the f***, dude? What are you talking about?
Who are helping you and that you have the support that you need. Because the fact of the matter is you coming online and telling fat people to lose weight, telling fat people to exercise, it's never going to make you feel better about yourself.
They just said you could work, Jordan.
You are not going to feel better about yourself after you leave this comment. In fact, I'm pretty sure you feel worse.
I'm guessing this person was saying this in response to Jordan modeling or something, or complaining that they don't have money or asking for money or something, because Jordan sometimes has posts asking for money on behalf of one of their friends. So this could be in response to that.
Because these comments that you're leaving for me and other fat people, these are the thoughts in your head that you're telling yourself.
That's right, Wimmler. You could work. How dare you, you bigot.
And you shouldn't be, because you don't deserve to hear it, but neither do I. So I hope you have a good one, and I hope that you can come to terms with the reality of your life.
I hope they come to terms with the reality in their life as well. What do you mean, you could work? Go accept yourself, okay? I guess. Such a weird response. Jordan has a lot of posts saying like, yo, we're having an emergency right now. I need $500 or something like that. It's always for their friend who needs money or whatever. So I'm guessing that that comment was in response to one of those type of e-begging posts. Next. Now Jordan's going to be responding to this comment that reads, your precious video obfuscates fat athletes and you. Fat athletes do exist. You are not an athlete and you know it. In response to that last video.
For someone using the term obfuscate on TikTok, you really did misunderstand the entire point of that video. Of course, I, Jordan Underwood, in 2023, the year of our Lord, am not an athlete. That video is not me claiming to be one. The comment I was responding to said, you could just work out, insinuating that working out would...
That person said you could work, actually. It didn't say you could just work out. So I guess that's why you responded the way you did, because you hallucinated them saying you could just work out, but they really just said you could work. That's why your response was very bizarre indeed.
Would make me not fat anymore. The existence of fat, full-time professional athletes disproves that point.
What fat full-time professional athletes? And it proves no point, because you would still be a better athlete if you were thinner. If somebody is obese and they can run some, that's cool, but they could run even better if they weren't.
It disproves it not because I am an athlete. No, it literally disproves it because I am not an athlete. If there are full-time professional athletes who work out every day, several hours a day, and they are still fat,
then they need to adjust their diet, obviously. You can't just lift weights and eat whatever you want. You can't outrun a bad diet. We've been over this countless times, dude.
Then how could you tell that I, a normal, non-athlete fat person, how could you tell if I work out or not?
The comment said you could work. You added like 2 extra words on there. So I guess you're so insecure that when somebody says you could work, you see it as you could just work out. Oh my goodness. This is similar to when you walk into a room and you think that everybody's judging you, but they don't even know that you exist. You're seeing the things that you want to see based on your own insecurities. It's really alarming. It really makes you question all the other times that this group claims to have been wronged, right?
Because of course, I'm working out less than a professional athlete. So if full-time professional athletes can still be fat, you assuming that an average fat person is not working out because they're fat doesn't make sense.
Back when I was living in a larger body, I lifted weights and stuff all the time too, but my diet was not correct, so I was still living in a larger body. My conditioning is much better now, and I don't have all this stupid extra crap weighing me down for no reason and rubbing together.
Because how much you exercise is clearly based on the existence of fat athletes, not causational with fatness.
Jordan, you're not even in the same conversation again, okay? That person is saying fat athletes do exist, but you're not one, and you know it. Alright, so both of those clips were weird, and Jordan was responding to stuff that wasn't even said, so that's interesting. Next. Alright, and here's a random inspirational bit from Jordan. It says, if you don't try, you'll never know. And then it shows Jordan doing a handstand in the pool. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I hope you feel inspired by that. I'm not sure why I included this in here, I just thought it was funny. There are several videos of Jordan doing handstands in the pool for some reason. I just thought I would throw one of them in there. Alright, now Jordan's going to be responding to this comment that says, bro ain't making it past 25. A very helpful comment indeed.
In all seriousness though, like, do not make comments like this to people. I know that you're like tagging your friend and like you aren't thinking about the creator who is like reading this comment.
So you're telling them that this comment is getting to you. That's a good idea. Hey guys, this comment is really getting to me. It's hurting my feelings. Please stop making this sort of comment. Is that how you deal with bullies, dude? I hate to be the one to tell you this, but I don't think it's gonna work. Hey guys, that comment that you left me really hurt my feelings. Could you knock it off? All those words hurt you, huh? Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yo, let's bully Punchy. Give me your lunch money, you idiot. Look at you, you're just a stupid pillow, you dumb idiot pillow. Jeez, guys, will you cut it out? That really hurts my feelings. What you're doing is really affecting me negatively. Please stop. Oh, this is hurting you? I had no idea. Is what I'm doing hurting other people? Oh my god, I had no idea. I think I'll change from now on. Thank you for letting me know, Punchy. Thank you for showing your vulnerability to me. I had no idea what I was doing. Is that what you think's gonna happen when you tell your bullies that their words are actually hurting you? You sure it's not gonna go a little bit more like this? Oh, those words were hurting you. Well, here's a lot more. The first step to dealing with bullies is to cry and tell them that their words really hurt you.
But this it damages people psychologically.
Don't tell them that.
Clearly. Comments like this do not incentivize people to take care of their bodies because they make people believe that they are too far gone.
What? It just says bro ain't making it past 25. I believe their comment was supposed to be a cautionary tale, if I'm being real.
And that our lives are not worth fighting for.
You got all that from that.
Comments and mentalities like this are why fat people like don't go to the doctor.
When somebody tells you you're not making it past 25, that's gonna make you not go to the doctor? That's a little weird. You would think that would make you go to the doctor more. Like, ah, crap, I want to make it past 25. I better go to the doctor.
This mentality is ingrained in us from a very young age before we even have the critical thinking skills to question what this type of language like really.
It's ingrained in us from the time that we're young that obese people aren't going to make it past 25. Well, you would think there'd be less obese people then, huh?
Means and where it comes from and what assumptions lie within it.
Dude, reading a lot into this.
You can be fat and live a very long, healthy, happy life.
I don't know. There's been a lot of fat activists that have passed recently, and their lives were not that long. One of them, Brandy Mallory, I covered recently, passed at the age of 40. That's not a very long life. Just
as you can be thin and die young.
Another one of those, sometimes thin people die young too, so therefore, obesity is not dangerous. Sometimes a non-smoker dies of lung cancer. Therefore, smoking isn't dangerous. Okay.
You are making this comment about a human being who will inevitably read that comment.
I wouldn't tell them that. Now they're gonna leave more comments like that.
Never forget that your words have impact.
Alright, so my words very easily got to you and triggered you, so I won't do that again. That's for sure. That wasn't my entire goal from the beginning, right? Was to get to ya. Thanks for letting me know it worked. No, I'm just kidding, that wasn't my comment, but I wouldn't recommend going around telling everybody that. Now we're going to be taking a look at a bonus clip of Jordan talking about how they really are glorifying obesity.
I'm a fat person, and I love my body. And
do you really?
I live my life to the fullest. So, in a way, I think that the comments are right when they say that I promote obesity. Or that I glorify obesity. Because I am here to glorify my life. Because it's the only life that I have.
Okay, so you are glorifying and promoting obesity.
And quite frankly, we should all be glorifying our lives. Because do you not deserve to live a glorious life?
I love how you twist that around. So you would like others to follow in your footsteps and have to go through the same struggles that you go through on the day-to-day? We often talk about the various struggles that obese people go through and how they need access to all these handicapped devices and spaces and everything. You would recommend for others to need all that stuff too?
I think we all do. We all deserve to have our needs met.
Personally, I don't think it's glorifying anything to need to use a baby stroller or a wheelchair or whatever other stuff that you've said that you need in the past.
We all deserve to have fun. We all deserve to live life as we want to.
That's a very broad statement. What if my version of living life how I want to is hurting other people or encouraging other people to hurt themselves? We should all live life how we want? Good. So you're giving me a green light to do the unthinkable that I've been thinking about doing all of these years? You idiots! You have no idea what you've just unleashed, you fool. No, but seriously, what a lot of people want to do is pretty insane and hurts a lot of other people. So maybe we shouldn't just give everybody a green light.
And for me,
the
body I have is a fat one, and so that is the body in which I do these things.
The body you have is in a constant state of flux, a constant state of change. It can be whatever kind of body you want. You're not stuck with it. You control the actions of your body, therefore you can determine its size. You're not stuck with it. This isn't just the body you have. What's that old saying? Dress for the job you want, not for the job you have. Work out for the body that you want, not for the body that you have. I feel like that could work. That's not as dumb as it sounds initially. How dare you if you think it is?
So, if that means that I'm glorifying obesity, so be it. Because really, that's in the eye of the beholder. Because a lot of people view my content and they say things, they say fatspo, oh, they say, I'm not gonna eat tonight. So for them, really, I have promoted restriction. I have promoted
I don't know about that. Just because some people choose to view your content and do those things to themselves doesn't mean you're promoting that thing specifically.
Not eating, because my content has told them that that's what they need to do. And I have feelings about that, but it really just goes to show you that, like, I am not promoting anything. I am sharing my life. I am creating content. And what you take from that is what you are going to take from that.
I think I agree with Jordan here. I don't think Jordan is actually promoting obesity or anything. They show themselves like going to the doctor to get their legs drained of the lymphatic fluid or whatever type of stuff. I don't think anybody thinks that's glorious. A lot of people assume that the lipedema is exacerbated by the obesity, so they don't want to become obese. Nobody sees that and they're like, oh dude, where do I sign up for that?
And if you take from that, that I, as a fat person, live a glorious life, and that's the life that you also want to live, like,
that's not what I get from your content.
Truly, that has nothing to do with my body. But if that's the message that you get, that's the message that you get. It's all about your mindset.
So what you're saying is what's far more important than what Jordan is doing is how you perceive it. Is this one of those situations where you have to realize that there is no spoon and it is only your mind or your perception of the spoon that bends? Man, it's getting deep up in here, Jordan. If there is obesity in the forest, but nobody's around to hear it, does it exist?
I'm just here living life. And if you think it's a glorious one, then cool.
Alright, so that was the final clip. I don't think that Jordan is promoting obesity or glorifying obesity or whatever. Like I said, if you watch their content for a few minutes, you'll see that there's not really anything glorious about it. Also, I think it's hilarious that Jordan was talking about the prevalence of fat athletes. You know all those fat Olympians? No, I don't. Every single one of those events that we perused over that they said you could do if you're obese, you would be better at if you weren't obese. What do you think about all the previous clips? Leave a comment below. Happy Friday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.